should be checked, but mouth, but I can't see me walking there. I'm with my
It's the It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And what a start to the season he's had. 10 touchdowns through the first 2 weeks. Now, we won't start playing the game with what kind of pace is he on, because it is a long year. But at the very least, he's got to be the front runner for NFL Offensive Player of the Month for September.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Michael Gallup. He's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Dallas.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. The ball comes out. One of the linebackers has got it. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they're in the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Hey, 73.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll make it third down. You look at this Cowboy defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So fourth from the bottom, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their timing.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So we're on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. That's to the longtime Eagle great Zach Ertz. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 7 catches, 86 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Cooks full extension, it's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Dak there throwing complete to Cooks. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because
toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, here's Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
26.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Prescott. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And then he'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to travel up for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Hurts going to keep it again. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
63. No.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Another run for Gibbs here. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Gibbs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal as they've got it as we resume action. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott now. Fights through it. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. It fights him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Give that sack to the Kobe Dean.
But that's what they have to do more on defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been coughing them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. So a 6-carry drive, the last go-around touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more. In fact, we keep a ball in the booth just for demonstration purposes.
You're holding it right now.
I'm going to give it to you. Is it heavy? Is it that heavy?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. That is caught. He's got a 1st and maybe more. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Again, it's Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Steps away toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
3rd and long for Prescott. It got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, these two teams you might remember met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. To throw is Prescott, and he fends him off. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On play action, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Swinging this out for Pollard. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Prescott yet again. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's Prescott. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down. And his kick is indeed good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though,
in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Hey, Silver.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in his first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahmyr Gibbs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A good-looking return set up here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
We'll tell the world this game has been a tie at the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Hurts throw complete here on target to Tanya. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first one.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Hurts going to keep it running left. The 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for Eagles touchdown. Jalen in the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A drive there in just 4 plays. Yeah, pretty good run there at the end to top it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Prescott now on second down. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A third down gain of 19.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Running right, it's Pollard. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Now a give here to Pollard. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 41 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie us at 24. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
59 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
That's Keely Ringo who was there in on the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yards.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
It's all
task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Prescott now from the 50. Oh, this will be incomplete. And just as he was letting that go, that could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Smith to return it. Runs through the contact. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
The part that the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That one complete down the field with Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Devontae Smith, 42 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Elliott now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st and 10, Prescott. A little juke. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Prescott now. That's dumped off to Pollard. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Now Prescott. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete on the middle 3rd of the field. And that brings up 4th. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 25 yards that time.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw is in.
It really looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Second down. Here's Hurts. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And taken right at the 35. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you have extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the